Well, the Junkanoo community given a few weeks to offer feedback on the national consultation on Junkanoo reform. The goal is to create a permanent body to manage, promote, and develop Junkanoo. The idea was initially and still has met some resistance from the Junkanoo community, but the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence is willing to work with the government for the betterment of the sector. However, as Altavis Munnings tells us tonight, they're even ready to go independent if needed.
Executives of the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence making it clear that they support the government's plan to institute national consultation on Junkanoo reform. However, they feel that more clarity needs to be inserted in the bill in order for the Junkanoo community to play a more prominent role. JCNP Chairman Dion Miller expressed on Monday night's edition of the ZNS TV show The Rundown with Clint Watson that before the bill becomes law, the Junkanoo community must be compensated for the work they've performed over the past 21 years, as well as ensure Junkanoo parades are sufficiently funded. Here is his recommendation to solving this dilemma.
The JCNP and the government of Bahamas should continue to pursue our partnership in an official capacity. We have been operating on a gentleman's agreement for far too long. In view of some official document where the roles and responsibilities are clearly defined, we will always find ourselves in this position, in this tug of war as to who owns Junkanoo. And Junkanoo is owned by the Bahamian people. Junkanoo is owned by the Junkanooers, not the JCNP or not the government of Bahamas. We work in unison as a partnership. And so ultimately we'd like to get together with the government to formalize our partnership, to have proper role clarity. And in absence of us not having that proper role clarity, and then we'll have to decide on how we want to participate in Junkanoo here in New Providence.
Junkanoo activities are now on hold, and this will give the Junkanoo groups an opportunity to collaborate on delivering their official response to the government's national consultation on Junkanoo reform by the end of August. And the JCNP admits this will delay Junkanoo parade preparations. Now, you won't see any major groups participating in this year's Fox Hill celebrations. However, when it comes to this year's holiday parades,
we are not sure if we will be participating in the government Junkanoo parades, or we will be stepping in, as we have been saying for the past 20 years, plus years, and having our own independent holiday Junkanoo parades.
That could be a possibility?
A big possibility. As a matter of fact, we're in the process now of meeting with some developers. As you know, we have 13.6 acres of crown land on Gladstone Road. We will be meeting with Bummer George on the process of start clearing that land with the possibility of hosting our own independent parades this year.
The JCNP chair insists funding is the primary denominator to ensure the effective organization and management of any independent Junkanoo parade. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Altavis Munnings.